Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to ask the universe if they have a message for you, and you're gonna pick one of these three piles in front of you to receive the message. For the ease of picking, I have put a piece of crystal on each one of these piles. You can either look at the color of the crystals, you can look at what the crystal specifically works with, or you can pick with your intuition. I'd rather you pick from your third eye than your physical ones. Now, first pile has a really pretty blue lapis lazuli crystal. If you look closely, the crystal has some mica flakes in it. It's really beautiful. The second pile has an amethyst on it. This is a really pretty raw amethyst crystal with a very deep purple color. The third pile has quartz on it. This is white quartz, which is a broken off chunk from a bigger piece. I might be mistaken, this can be a piece of marble, but the person I bought it from was really adamant about it being quartz. I'll give you a minute to take your pick, but once you're ready, we're gonna start with the video. Okay, starting with the pile number 1. We're gonna start with the pile number 1. What I have picked for you is a tarot card, 2 more tarot cards, and an advice card from the Yogic Path Oracle deck. These tarot cards are like the most basic ones with a very traditional meaning. This is a little more realistic one. We're gonna get an opening message with this about what the universe needs to talk to you about. Okay, the first card that we have is 7 of Wands. It is a really beautiful card, and let me bring it up a little bit more so you can look at it. What this card specifically shows to me is that you are trying to stand out from all the peers around you, and that is giving you a lot of attention. The attention is both good attention and bad attention that you're getting, and I'm also getting that what you're working with is very steady, though it is a little bit risky or adventurous, because the flame of this fire is very steady. It's not too high, too low, or like leaning left or right. It is a really strong and steady flame. I'm also feeling like some of the people are going to, or like starting to pull away from you, because you're showing so much potential, you're showing so much change and growth that it is making them feel insecure. So they are just drawing back or away from you right now. And universe would like to congratulate you on having the courage to stand up and stand out, and to actually accepting the challenges which the universe is presenting you with. Let me prop it up here. Next we have these 2 oracle tarot cards. First one we have is 6 of Cups, and second one we have is Queen of Wands. Let us first look at the Queen of Wands. Isn't it ironical that you have a wand here? This wand is on fire, and this wand is growing a beautiful yellow flower on it. This card is really pretty. You can read these lines given over here. I don't really go off of them, but they might be representative of you or someone around you who is like right now embodying all these qualities. What I'm getting off of this card is, once again, that you are standing out, you are owning your potential. What this card is showing me, I am getting a story. What I'm getting with this card is that this is a regular girl who was chosen, or was like given an opportunity to sit on a throne and be a queen, or like be a person of power for some occasion. So if you look closely, the person has a little bit of embarrassed smile on their face, and they're holding a sunflower, which is a really big symbolism for the sun card, which is successful and growth. So hopefully, congratulations, that's coming your way. And I'm also really noticing the ram head on both the sides. So you might be an Aries, or you might be embodying the energy of Aries, the go-getter energy, the do-it-yourself energy, the I'm gonna make it energy. That's amazing. And if you look closely, the grip on the wand of the Queen is really strong grip. It is not a weak or feeble grip. It is a strong grip compared to the grip on the sunflower. So what you're aiming for is your action, is your work, rather than the outcome or rather than the actual winning of the thing, which is again really good. And they're wearing yellow dress, yellow sunflower. Yellow represents your sacral chakra, which is, am I right, sacral? No, it might be the other one. Sacral might be orange one, I'm not sure. Regardless, the yellow chakra represents action, the energy of power, the energy of doing, right? So that is also representing work and action, and wands also represent works and action. So very well, the universe is congratulating you and is acknowledging your actions, your magic. Let me put the cards away from there. Yes. The next card you have is Six of Cups. If you look here, the Queen person is wearing yellow dress and the child here is wearing yellow dress, which is amazing. What this shows me, ironically, is that the universe is giving you a cup with a flower on it, and it is up to you whether you'll accept the flower, you'll accept the cup or not. And once you get the flower, what you're going to do with it. And the universe, it's once again, if you look at the background, this looks like a city landscape with a cobblestone path and like benches around it or something, whereas this looks like a really big like castles in the background and like really big open ground or something with a very cemented pedestal over there. So you are making it, you accepted the chalice, you accepted the flower, you are working on the flower. The flower is so tiny, whereas the flower you hold is like grown and big now. So universe is really happy that you accepted the challenge and that you're working on the challenge and making it your own, because the flower has changed from a white tiny flower to a big sunflower. So universe is really happy with you, and universe is saying, just as you have accepted this challenge, there are many more to come. And they hold a big pot of honey or like nectar in them, because flower usually hold nectar in them. So you will also be receiving that once you go through the flower, once you go through the challenge, the action, and you get where you need to be. Let us see. I've pulled an advice card for you. Let us see what the universe has for you in this. Oh, this is beautiful. So this card is the Lakshmi card. Let me hold it up so that you can actually see it. The Lakshmi goddess is the goddess of wealth in the Hindu religion. And if you look how much golden and sunshine and yellow color is in this, which is beautiful. The universe is advising you that we will take care of the wealth, we will provide you with whatever you may need. What you have to worry about is focusing on your action and taking care that you do whatever you are capable of doing. We will take care of you. We will treat you like a goddess or a god, and we'll treat you like royalty. You have to get done whatever you are doing right now and whatever challenge you are facing. We are acknowledging that you're facing the challenge. We are clapping for you. We are cheering you on as you bloom the flower up, and you're doing a great job for it. So keep going at it. Let us thank the universe for giving us such beautiful messages. If you like the reading, please give us a like and comment what you like the best about it. Let me know what challenge you're facing if you're comfortable sharing it. And hopefully I'll see you soon again. Bye-bye. Hey Pile 2. Today in this reading, we are gonna use 3 different decks. The first 2 decks we have are tarot deck. This one we are gonna see what the main thing the universe wants to talk about, and then we'll get some detailed conversation about it. And in this card, this is the Yogic Path Oracle deck, and this card we will use as an advice card. It is really beautiful card. It is enchanting. Let us move on. We'll first see the main card of what the universe has for you. So let us see. Okay, I'll put the cards close by so you can also see. The first card you have is Father of Sword. In this deck, Father represents the king, Mother represents the queen. So what you are essentially getting is King of Sword. And in the picture is represent a really big owl, which is fiercely looking into the camera. And it is a kind of creepy and scary. But the owl does look threatening to me right now. And the sword is pointing right at the neck of the owl, which is also scary. And this area where the sword is touching or like close to the neck is also red in color, which is kind of looking like blood right now to me. Okay, what I feel like this card is trying to tell us right now is that there is someone out there who is keeping their eye on you, and that person does not really have good intentions with what they are observing, and they're not pleased with what they are observing. Because if you look here, the owl is the one holding the sword. Why is the owl pointing it at its neck? Okay, whatever. The owl is, or the person who's actually observing you, is not very pleased with whatever they're observing or whatever they're noticing, and this is really messing with their emotions. It is messing with their head. If you look here, the lighting in the card is very light, but here it is very dark nearby the head. So the brain of the owl is really focused on whatever you are doing, and the owl is really displeased with it. Also, the owl has thoughts or imaginations of some actions of what they want to do with you regarding that observations. And I would just say, keep an eye out if you have someone who's like eyeing on you, or like have some bad intentions with you, and it kind of feels like a workplace thing or like neighbor thingy. So please be careful that you are not in danger, because this person looks like they're ready to pull out their like shots for this. They look very angry. And if you look here, the way the sword is held in the talons of the owl is green in color, which is turning yellow, which is how like the trees fade into from green to yellow. The color or the nature rots in that way, or dries up in that way. So I feel like you have like your actions, or like whatever they're observing is really hurting the owl, but it does not have anything to do with you, because you are you're nowhere in the picture here. Is this someone who has their eye on you, observing something that you're doing, or you're something up, or something that you're accomplishing, and they do not like what they're seeing, which is making them mad. So they are imagining things to you, but for whatever reason they're not noticing what it is doing to them. It is making them angry, which is messing with their heads. Okay, well, that was weird. Let us see, please tell us something more about it, which actually affects the viewer. We have two tarot cards with us explaining the situation. We have a 3 of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. Now first, whatever reason, the Wheel of Fortune is really pulling me. If you're familiar with the tarot deck, the cards which do not represent a specific arcana are known as major arcana, and this is one of them, Wheel of Fortune. And this demon, for the first time that I've held this card, is really pulling my attention, because right now when I look at it, looks like it is looking towards me, looking towards the camera, which is creepy. And does this thing look like an owl? I hope not. Okay, what I feel like is that your luck right now is changing. Your actions are changing, because this devil seems to be going up, whereas this monkey with the sword is coming down. So I feel like what is happening is the luck and the place, or like the actions are changing, which is really affecting everything around you. And some people are liking it, enjoying it, vibing with it, whereas some people are getting really mad and angry with it. It might be something that you did to change the situation, or it might just be the flow of the time that is changing the situation, but it is really affecting your life and those around you. Some people are happy with it, some are not. And since this is Wheel of the Fortune, I feel like this was predestined. Like you wanted it to mess with someone's head. You wanted things to go this way, so that something specific would happen. I also feel like this is not in your control, or you're not actively trying to change this. This is happening on its own, and you're just vibing with it and going with it, which is messing with someone, because maybe they are not able to go along with it. Seems really stressful. Let's see, the second card also tells a similar story. In this card, 3 of Pentacles, we have a construction going on, and we have 2 people with the plans talking to one who is actually doing the construction. I feel like this person are the one who's holding the plan, and you are the one doing it. They might be mad because they drew out the plans, but they are not actually able to go through with them, or that you are changing something into it because it might not be functional. What universe is telling me specifically to tell you is that you are doing a good job with the situation, or with the card that the fate dealt to you. You are doing fabulously, and the universe wants to notice that. Universe wants to congratulate you for it. Universe also would like to say that people around you who are mad are keep are gonna be mad for some time now. It is not your job to make sure that they're not mad at you. It is not your job to appease their brain, appease their emotions, handle their emotions. It is their job. They'll deal with it. You're doing a good job. Keep doing it. I'll just say pay attention, or just be a little bit more aware to the people who are keeping the creepy eye or bad eye on you. Okay, let us see what advice universe has for you. The card I have pulled, or the card that I got, is the card of Bhakti. If you look here, what is pulling my attention is these butterflies. How these butterflies are changing color, changing the shape, along with the surrounding. Over here we have so many flowers, so the butterfly is big and pink. As it is going up towards the desertous area or mountainous area, it's going yellow and smaller in size, acclimatizing to the surrounding. This is what I feel like you are doing. And Bhakti is a Hindi or I think Sanskrit word which represents prayer, or your spirituality or devotion. And you are devoted to your actions, because if you see, it is changing color, becoming smaller, going up. So when you go here, if you only see this much picture, you will feel like there are no flowers. What is the butterfly gonna eat? Is the butterfly even gonna survive? But if you look up, there are starting to be more flowers up there. So as you keep going, you will once again get your bag, if I say so. And here it looks like there's a big moon. Moon also goes along with the whole cycles or phases of the moon. So the universe is congratulating you on the changes, on your acclimatization, and just like the moon, keep changing, keep going along with it, and you are doing an amazing job at it. This is all for the reading for today. If you liked it, please make sure to like the video, and if you would like to share with us what situation you're going through, also leave it in the comment box. I would love to read it. And once again, be careful of this person. They look very envious. And take care. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. In this pile, or in this reading, I have taken cards from 3 different decks. The first 2 are tarot decks, and the third one is an oracle deck. It is the Yogic Path Oracle deck. The first card, this card will tell us about the main situation that universe wants to talk about or give you the information about. These 2 cards are gonna give us some detailed information regarding the message, and this card is going to give us the advice that universe has for you regarding the situation or regarding the messages. So let us start with the first one, the main message that the universe has for you, or the theme of the message. Oh God. Sorry for the exclamation, yes. This card is the 10 of the Wands, and in the advance of warning, I feel like the reading that you're gonna get is going to be a scolding reading instead of a congratulatory reading. So take it in the stride if you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable with it, it is well and good. See if you are vibing with any of the first or second pile. Okay? Continuing, what I'm getting from this card is that you have been overworking yourself. What the universe is telling me is that you have been overworking yourself, and you have been taking the burden that is not your responsibility and making it your own problem. The story that I'm getting for this card specifically right now is that someone is doing a job, but they're not very good at it. They are passing by, or they're managing through, and they're learning. They will improve, but without giving them a chance to finish, or without getting them a chance to improve on the work, what you are going and thinking is that I can do it better and I can do it quicker. Why don't I just do it instead of them? Because if they will do it, I will have to do it again, because they're not going to do it properly. And that is how most of the things are becoming your work. And because you have so much more work than others, this is building up a lot of resentment and a lot of anger in your brain. Because even when you complete your work, you are not able to understand how you have so much more work. The universe really wants me to drill into your head, their words, not mine, that it is not your responsibility. It is their lesson. They will learn, they will finish it. If they mess at it, you can teach them how to do it properly, and then let them do it. Because you're not allowing them to do it, it is falling on you, and your actions are gonna take the effect of it. The wands represents the action. The The traditional imagery in this card is that a person is carrying 10 wands and trying to climb up a mountain. And the resolution or the solution for that is go down, take a couple of sticks at a time, rest up, then come for the rest of the sticks. But what I feel for you is you have so many sticks and they're scattered all around. In that card, at least all the sticks are in a neat bundle. Here they are going in randomly, all the different directions, which is creating even more mess that you will have to deal with. So what I will recommend you is that delegate some of this work. If it is all your work, delegate it to someone else, or like take a break, clear the mess one by one, try to go through it, make a list or something. I have heard it a lot of times. I know it does not sound good, but it might help you, because this feels like my overachiever pile, the pile that wants to do it all and do it all now. Universe really wants you to take a break and just not put it on or pile it on into your plate. It is not your responsibility. Let us expand on this story, what the universe has. Oh my god. I'm sorry for the exclamation again. There's two cards. If you look here, it paints a really ugly picture. Okay, this one will go in the front because they started the story. There's a lot of mess, a lot of work, not organized, not completed properly, and someone is in the mess. The work is then finished. Somehow, these piles are assembled into a proper tower or something, but because it is done hurriedly or like not properly or like with a messed up situation, the tower crumbles, the tower falls, and that causes a lot of heartache. Here we don't have any emotional baggage, at least. Here we have a lot of emotional baggage, and we also have to deal with this. So, okay, let us look at them one by one. What I'm getting with this card is that the resentment that you're building up, because you are taking in all the work, you are building up a lot of resentment because you feel like because your co-worker, because your family members are incompetent, you are having to do the work. This is making you angry at them, making you resent them, making you mad at them, hate them even. And what this is gonna do is, this is gonna break the team. This is really gonna affect the team morale, the team productivity, and this is gonna affect everyone. Right now, the effect is only, you see the effect in only you because you are hurt. But in the background, the dark clouds are coming. In the background, the others are seeing the effect already because you're getting angry, you're getting mad, you're snapping at them. And this is really gonna affect you because you are the tower that they all rely on for stability, for the knowledge, for the please help me's. But because you are crumbling, you are gonna take everyone down with you. And this, if this happens, it's gonna take a really long time to build it back up. Because the people who are falling down, they're gonna be injured. You will have to do a lot of healing work, building back the relationships until you get back into the position of the tower again. And the universe is, I think, trying to warn you that this is happening. If you catch it right now, then we can stop this from happening, because we don't want this to happen. This is really messy. This is 100 times messier than this. There are 10 sticks, you can arrange them. There are 20 works, 30 tasks, you can delegate them, arrange them, get them done, like postpone them, anything. But if the tower crumbles, then that is going to be a work for a year or two, which is going to be lethargic. I don't think lethargic is the right word. Which is going to be really tiring and really like unneeded mess. Like you can really easily avoid it. Okay. It is also going to cause you some of like monetary loss, because I see these things as coins flying off. So this is a really bad situation. I really think you should take a mental health day or like talk about it. Let us see what advice universe has for you. Oh, we have a goddess card from the deck. This is the goddess Lalita Tripura Sundari. This is the goddess which is worshipped in the South India. And if you look at the goddess, even in the goddess, this is the goddess, and goddess Parvati, I think, and she's surrounded by her two sons, Ganesha and Kartikeya. Over here too, you represent a tower which is surrounded by two figures. And the universe is telling you one of the figure is really good with knowledge, brain things, thinking out, problem solving, analytical thinking. Whereas one is really good with actions, breaking stuff, making stuff, problem solving. Again, what you have to do is use your brain, use your knowledge, and delegate the work. Give them a task to complete, congratulate them like a mother, and then get back it. Once they are taught, once they are trained, I don't know why I'm getting the ideology of a puppy or a dog. Once they are a trained puppy, it is going to be way more easy, way less messy. and they want to help you, because both of these gods are like really brilliant at what they do. He, the Ganesha god, you might know about him. He is the goddess of knowledge, of starting new things. Kartikeya is the Ganesha of war, planning a war, action, brain. You have both of them near you. Use them. Use the sticks. Use the people around you to solve your situation. Delegate the work. Give it to them, okay? And please take a mental health day if you have not soon. I'm gonna end this reading now before I get too heated and come at you through the screen to shake you and give you a break myself. Take a deep breath. You will get through this. You are smart, you're brave, okay? And hopefully you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please leave us a like, and in the comment section, if you feel comfortable with sharing, I would like to know who is making a mess in your brain, in your work area, okay? If you're comfortable, only then. And hopefully we'll see you again in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.